We're recording. Good afternoon, Beefy, and everyone else who may have come across this little episode, and everybody else that subscribes to the channel. It's been a while. Life's been lifing. I've had to be careful with my finances, but I've bought a record. And what record is it? Ryo Fukui, Scenery. There's the front cover. There's the back. I can hear you now, Beefy, saying, who? Hey, what? So, as you know, I've started my second novel, and in it, the main character, Yukuri, is hosting a party. So it's her partner, flatmates, and she's invited a couple of people that she knows. There's a Yamaha-san who works at a department store. He works with Shao. There's others, all the characters in it. And she goes to a bookstore, and that's owned by Mr. Yamamoto. And she invites them. And they're playing music, and one bit she's got a baby. Hey, spoilers for the first book. And she says, oh, you can look through my LP catalogue, my shelves. And he points, basically gets this album. Now, this album comes from 1976. So Yamaha-san, he's in his 80s, so he would have been obviously a lot younger. And him and his girlfriend, this was taken from a concert in 1976 in Tokyo. And they listened to it, and after it was just such a wonderful thing, he proposed. So I'm kind of tying, but I had to sort of find, well, they were younger. So I had to search out Japanese jazz artists. I found this. What music does he have? Oh, he's got an album from 1976. So I streamed it. Oh, wow. So I bought it. So that's how, I don't know, the serendipity of the moment of just trying to find someone who they, in a book, it's fiction, actually finding out that this actually happened. So, Ryo Fukui. A three-piece. You've got Ryo Fukui on the piano. I've read a bit about him. He was always a bit unsure about his capabilities. But he's magnificent. Satoshi Denpo on bass and Yoshinori Fukui on drums. Yoshinori is his brother. So traditional three-piece. So what do you get? This was recorded in they're produced by Ryo Fukui and Masataka Aito, recorded 7th of September 1976 at Yamaha Hall, Sapporo, not Tokyo, take it back. Engineered by him, blah, 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 blah. And this was reissued from the original analog tapes, because all the good vinyl people like from the original analog tapes, in 2018. So from the re-release jazz. Just a simple, nice, thick cardboard cover. I haven't done this for such a long time. A nice lined, it's always good to have a lined rather than paper. But I do have some very old LPs that are in paper, and they're perfectly fine. And I'm afraid, Beefy, black vinyl. You've got 3 songs, well, 3 tracks on there and 3 on there. 6 tracks. About 20 minutes each. What's it like? Fabulous. Put it on, just minimal clean with the brush. Put it on, nice, quite no clicks or pops. And then the music. The production is fabulous. The original recording must have been fabulous as well, because I know Mythbusters, shined a turd, but this isn't a turd. It was recorded fantastically. The soundstage is brilliant. It's like you're there, like well, not quite in the room, but you're there. There's not that, obviously, the auditorium echo. The separation of the instruments. There's the drum solos, there's the bass solos, there's obviously a lot of piano. The style and tempo, I mean, it's 1976, so you're looking maybe Freddie Hubbard, Not Miles Davis, he's a trumpeter, but you're looking back at the 50s and 60s with this album. But playing it today in 2023, wow, it's timeless, absolutely timeless. When I first got it, yeah, it was cold, so I always, just because of the way I am, I always warm things up. So I left it, and then it was like, oh bugger, the next morning. So I put it on, it's like, oh, this is good. And then I played it again. When did I get it? Saturday, Sunday? Sunday. And then haven't played it. And then, as you know, I'm into my writing at the moment. And yesterday I've done, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours. So I put this on. Then I played a modern artist, Jasmine Myra. She goes from Leeds. Again, you can just, she's a 5-piece, but very similar. You know, an album recorded in 2022 against an album recorded in 1976. It's like they could be contemporaries. This is how timeless this is. I know jazz isn't your thing, Beefy, but give it a go. It's on Spotify. There are tracks on YouTube you can listen to. It's brilliant. So everyone, I think this is bigger than I think it is actually. Just because I've just come across it in the last week or so. But I think people who know Japanese jazz or know jazz, they know who this guy is. It's fantastic. Unfortunately, he died in 2016. I think his brother, he's a widow and a brother who's still sort of carrying on with the band. But Ryo Fukui, scenery, is fabulous. 11 out of 10. And shortly, it has been released. Well, it's been out on streaming services. Clear So Gold. Oh, I ordered that a month or so ago, and I should be getting it hopefully tomorrow. And I'll definitely be reviewing that. So that's it. Have a good one. Keep warm. Bloody freezing out there. Since you heat it on, dries the throat. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and all that. And see you soon.